When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, I thought the battle would be mine alone. But I was wrong. The truth is, I didn't fight alone. I had a team, a tribe, a lifeline. The friend who drove me to every chemo session without fail. The nurse who held my hand when I was too scared to breathe. The partner who whispered, "You're beautiful," when I didn't believe it myself. Support doesn't always come with fanfare. Sometimes it's just quiet love, showing up day after day, and sometimes it's a stranger in a survivor group who says, "I've been there too. I didn't get through this because I was strong. I got through it because I was surrounded." To every person who stands beside someone fighting cancer, thank you. You are the difference between surviving and feeling like you'll survive. When I think back to my breast cancer journey, what stands out isn't just the treatments or the fear. It's the people who stood by me. My sister called every morning to remind me I wasn't alone. My best friend made me laugh on the darkest days. And the survivor I met in a support group, she showed me what hope looks like. Support doesn't have to be loud or flashy. Sometimes it's a meal dropped at your door, an appointment ride, or someone holding your hand in silence. I didn't get through this because I was strong every day. I got through it because I was surrounded by love. If you're fighting right now, let people in. Let them walk this with you. Because support systems aren't just helpful, they're life-saving.
When I think about my cancer journey, what comes to mind first isn't the treatments, it's the people. My neighbor who dropped off dinner every Wednesday, my coworker who covered shifts so I could make my appointments, the volunteer driver who took me to chemo when my husband couldn't. They may not realize it, but their kindness gave me the strength to keep going. Support systems don't always wear capes. They show up quietly, day after day. I didn't walk this road alone, and I'll never forget the people who carried me through it.
When I think about the people who got me through cancer, of course, my family and closest friends come to mind. But what surprised me were the unexpected heroes. The nurse who held my hand when I was afraid. The coworker who quietly left meals at my door. The neighbor who mowed my lawn without ever asking for thanks. Support doesn't always come from where you expect it. Sometimes it comes from people you never thought would be part of your story. And that support reminded me that kindness is everywhere, even in the most challenging moments. I didn't just survive because of my treatments. I stayed because of the love and care that surrounded me, often in the most surprising places.
Cancer reminded me of something I'd almost forgotten, the incredible power of community. It wasn't just my family or closest friends who lifted me. The people formed a circle around us. Neighbors who brought meals, coworkers who filled in when I couldn't, church members who prayed for me, even strangers who sent messages of hope. Their support carried me through the hardest days. It reminded me that love doesn't just come from one place. It ripples out from everywhere. Surviving cancer isn't a solo journey. It takes a village. And I will never forget the community that became my lifeline.
I'm not a doctor, I'm not family, I'm just a volunteer driver, but week after week, I drove women to their treatments, and I realized sometimes the smallest act can mean the world. A car ride became a safe space for stories, laughter, even tears. Support doesn't have to be grand, it just has to be consistent. And those little acts of kindness, they help carry survivors through. Like, comment, and subscribe for more strength, beauty, and survivorship stories.